Good morning, students of class 8B. In this period of geometry, I am teaching the topics those are taught already in the live class. The topic was types of quadrilaterals. These quadrilaterals are classified into three. First is the trapezium, second is the kite, third is the parallelogram. There are two kinds of trapezium. This is the right trapezium. Right trapezium means one side of the trapezium is perpendicular to the base and opposite two sides are parallel. You are seeing ABCD. I have named as the right trapezium because AD is perpendicular to CD and AB is parallel to CD. Since AD is perpendicular to CD, therefore it is named as the right trapezium because AD is making 90 degree with CD. Another type of trapezium is isosceles trapezium. In isosceles trapezium, two sides of trapezium are equal. In this figure, AD and BC, these two sides are equal and one pair of opposite sides are parallel. AB and CD are parallel. So this type of trapezium is named as isosceles trapezium. Now we come to kite. This ABCD is a kite. In this we can say AB equal to AD and BC equal to CD. Side AB equal to side AD and side BC equal to side CD. Now parallelogram, you know the opposite sides are parallel and equal. In this AB is parallel to CD as well as AB is equal to CD. Secondly, BC is parallel to AD as well as BC is equal to AD. Now this parallelogram is classified into three, that is a rectangle, a square and rhombus. PQRS is a rectangle in which opposite sides are equal and each angle is right angle, each angle is 90 degree. In this figure, PQ is parallel and equal to RS and QR is parallel and equal to PS. Angle P, angle Q, angle R and angle S, each angle is 90 degree. Now you come to square. LMNO is a square in which all sides are equal and each angle is 90 degree. Sides LM, MN, ON and OL, these are equal sides and each angle L, angle M, angle N, angle O, all these are right angles. We come to third figure, rhombus. In rhombus all sides are equal but the angles are not 90 degree. This is the difference between the square and rhombus. In a square you saw each angle is 90 degree but in rhombus the angles are not equal to 90 degree but the sides are equal. So this was the classification of quadrilateral. Overall quadrilateral, the definition is the figure that is enclosed by four sides. All these figures are enclosed by four sides, that is the quadrilaterals, and this is the classification of quadrilateral. I have taught all these topics in the live class, so again I request to all the students to join the live class. Now let us see the explanation of the same. My dear students, let us see the properties of parallelogram. In the properties of parallelogram, the first property is opposite sides are parallel and equal. Means the opposite sides of a parallelogram are parallel and equal. ABCD is any parallelogram. Opposite sides AB and CD are parallel and equal. For that I have written AB parallel to CD and AB equal to CD. Similarly, BC and AD are parallel and equal. For that I have written here BC is parallel to AD and BC equal to AD. The second property of the parallelogram is opposite angles are equal. Angle A equal to angle C and angle B equal to angle D. I have written here. The third property is diagonals bisect each other. AC and BD are diagonals, both bisect each other. Both bisect each other, it means OA equal to OC and OB equal to OD. OA equal to OC and OB equal to OD. Now the second type of properties are converse properties. In this converse properties, I have written if opposite sides of a quadrilateral are parallel and equal. It means any quadrilateral is there whose opposite sides are parallel and equal. If opposite sides of a quadrilateral are parallel and equal, then that quadrilateral is a parallelogram. Means there is only quadrilateral in which opposite sides are parallel and equal. Then that quadrilateral is a parallelogram. Second, if opposite angles of a quadrilateral are equal, then that quadrilateral is a parallelogram. It means there is any quadrilateral whose opposite angles are equal, then that quadrilateral is called parallelogram. All these converse properties are prepared from the main properties. If you know the main properties, you can prepare the converse properties. And one more thing, for that I could not get space here to write the converse property, that I am saying you. Number 3, diagonals bisect each other. For that we can write if in any quadrilateral diagonals bisect each other, then that quadrilateral is a parallelogram. In a quadrilateral, if diagonals bisect each other, then that quadrilateral is a parallelogram. So upper 3, these are the main properties of parallelogram, and lower 3, third I did not write, I could not get space to write, but I told you these third are the converse properties. Now the second is proof. What is this proof? The opposite sides and angles of a parallelogram are equal. ABCD is a parallelogram. AB and CD are the opposite opposite sides. BC and AD are the opposite sides. Angle A, angle C are opposite angles. Angle B and angle D are opposite angles. So in this proof we will see the opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal and opposite angles of a parallelogram are also equal. For that I have done one construction. In this construction, BD is joined. After joining this BD, we are getting two triangles. Those two triangles are triangle ABD and triangle CBD. I have proved these two triangles are congruent. For that, in triangle ABD and triangle CBD, we need 3 conditions to prove those two triangles are congruent. The first condition is angle ABD equal to angle CDB, angle ADB, angle ABD, this angle ABD, this angle equal to angle CDB is this angle, because these two angles are alternate angles and you know alternate angles are equal. For that I have written here angle ABD equal to angle CDB in bracket alternate angles. ALT dot is for alternate and this symbol means angles. Second condition, BD is common. What does it mean BD is common? That BD lies in both the triangles. In triangle ABD, BD is one side, and in triangle CBD also BD is one side. For that reason I have written BD is common. Now Roman number 3, angle ADB, this angle ADB equal to angle CBD. Angle ADB equal to angle CBD. Reason is same, these two are also alternate angles. So we got these 3 conditions to say these two triangles are congruent. I have written here also triangle ABD is congruent to triangle CBD in bracket the axiom of congruency, that is ASA, angle side angle. Now from CPCT we can say the corresponding part of congruent triangles are equal. AB and CD are the corresponding sides. Those two are equal. BC and AD are the corresponding sides. Those two are equal. Angle A and angle C are opposite angles. Those are corresponding angles. Those two are also equal. And this plus this equal to this plus this. So ultimately we find angle B equal to angle D. Therefore, in this way we have proved that opposite sides and angles of a parallelogram are equal.